It is Owl's Flower Spring Tour
2017?
2017, yeah. And we are at Six Flags.
Great America.
Great America, and Ginger has brought me here to experience the Six Flags-ness.
Roller coasters.
Yeah, we just got off American Eagle, which was my first ever wooden coaster, and it was freaking awesome.
Yay!
And we were about to go on Goliath, which will be my second ever wooden coaster.
Goliath is right here. And I saw this and I was like, dude, we gotta go.
That's Goliath right there. I'm loving it. So we were talking at lunch as we were doing coasters. We were talking about potentially Herne and his reaction to roller coasters, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking that, yeah, he'll have done some wooden coasters back in the day on the boardwalk.
So he's more of like an old school kind of guy?
He's more of an old school kind of guy.
He's like the insufferable guy who tells you that they're not any good anymore, except he just doesn't know.
So, you know, at some...
I'm steering you.
Steering me?
Steering.
Okay, that's not the line. Okay, but... You know, potentially at some point in the future, maybe Iris could take him on a proper new coaster.
Yeah.
Potentially.
You know, the strappy ends, you flip upside down,
yeah.
corkscrews, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh. I'm not saying that will happen in a future book, but it's potential.
Yeah.
It's a potential.
Like, they go to copyright neutral Disney World.
Yeah, basically.
How do we get on this ride?
I don't know. So we're lost.
Oh. The sign that says Goliath, I think is how we get on it.
You mean the one that I was walking towards?
The one that you're walking into a fence, yeah.
Anyway. I guess that's all for now. We'll be back later.
The first timers booth can be found on the third base ramp located above gate H. The entrance to the third base ramp is... Oh my god, I want to get a first timer certificate.
Okay. Well, it's running because it just clicked on.
Oh, well, I'm busy looking up stuff for bat ball tomorrow.
We're going to bat ball tomorrow.
We're gonna go watch the Cubs.
We're gonna go watch the Cubbies.
And the one pitcher that Senpai knows.
Arrietty.
Jake Arrieta. He has the beard.
I only know him because his name reminds me of Arrietty the Borrower.
Yeah. Cool.
So, do you want to go back to the roller coaster stuff?
What's the really talking about the roller coaster
We're
stuff?
talking about, you know, what it would be like for her to go to a theme park and ride a real steel roller coaster.
Okay.
Because it's been a couple of days, if you can't tell, from our clothes.
Our clothes are different.
And the fact that it's dark-ish.
And we're in my house.
And we're at her house.
As opposed to being outdoors in the sunlight during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, yeah, as we were talking about, potentially Herne and Iris and others could... go out to a theme park of some sort, and Herne going on a real steel, you know,
roller coaster.
This
means steel roller coaster.
That's not what I think this means, but
because the thing with roller coasters in Herne is I think we were talking about, you know, well, what's the big deal? Because he's a nature guy and he flies around. Because we were also joking about, you know, him being on an airplane.
Right.
Go on an airplane.
It just feel wrong.
Right.
But he's like, no, I'm in a tube. Why?
But he'd be okay with it because he's like, whatever. But a roller coaster, if you have never had the pleasure of riding a personal roller coaster.
You personal pan roller coaster.
Yeah, personal pan roller coaster.
You bring it to your table and
make that happen, Pizza Hut. Because you're an individual and your contraption is like, you don't really notice it as much as when you're on a plane.
Right.
So that would probably freak them out.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think eventually Iris could potentially get him on a steel coaster. It's just a matter of how he reacts.
Yeah.
It is a matter of how he reacts. And for those who have read the first book, they know, you know, there are a few ways he copes with being nervous. One is just being awkward.
I don't know what that looks like at all.
No, neither of us does.
No.
There's also the bop.
See, I'm really familiar with how that works.
Yeah.
I bop all the time.
Bop. What do you turn into?
Coffee cup. That's why there's lots of them around my house.
I didn't wash you this morning, did I?
You better not have.
Shoot. Okay.
Man, was that when I was taking a nap?
Oh. I turned into a guinea pig.
Oh, okay.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Sweet. Another potential thing that could happen, although a tiny owl on a roller coaster would not stay in the...
How would he stay in?
He wouldn't.
Oh no.
He wouldn't stay in.
Oh no.
Hoot. It's 9:30 at night right now. For me, it's 10:30. And this is hilarious.
Yeah. prime comedy.
Prime comedy. But, I mean, like we mentioned, he would probably be a big fan of the wooden coasters.
Well, okay, first off, if you're not a fan of wooden coasters, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, wooden coasters are awesome.
They're great.
I now know that for a fact.
Yeah. Whether it's your brand spanking new Goliath with 6 layers of grouch to make your ride very quiet.
It's just so ghost quiet. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Or you have
Spooky.
American Eagle, which is
your rattle, clank, claddle.
Or you have Invader down at Busch Gardens, which I have yet to ride. I saw the construction of it going on, but
That's not the one that Fabio got hit on.
No, that's Apollo's Chariot.
Okay.
Apollo's Chariot, or as they call it, Alpengoose. That was the biggest story of Hampton Roads for so long, and we were so pleased.
See, with Fabio.
I can't believe I'm not Apollo. it was our only claim to fame for the longest time. But yeah, no, Invader, which is actually a hybrid coaster. So it's got...
It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid. So it's wooden, but it also has some steel track on it. So it's... but it still has, from what I'm told, because I haven't ridden it yet, the sort of the wooden clunkety.
That's the best part.
Kerchunkles.
Because it's not a roller coaster unless you feel like the thing's gonna collapse beneath you.
Yeah, it's not a roller coaster unless you have a very genuine sense of visceral fear that you're gonna die. And anything less is just no fun.
No.
No.